What's up, guys? My name is Justin. Welcome back to the channel today. Back on the Assetto Corsa Hot Lap Challenge list thingy-majigster. Today we have our first big, our first big American muscle car type thing. It is the C7 Corvette Stingray. A car that I don't really have experience in, but have driven similar cars in the past. So, see what we got for a lap time. Expect this to be brutally fast around the track like Monza. Laguna, maybe not so much, but we'll find out together. Hop right in, see what we got going on. Not really sure what to expect from this car. Probably going to be a fun car to drive. Hopefully not too terribly slippery. A real performance car up with the levels of the M4, but same deal as usual. We'll run the default set, not going to change anything. One out lap, one warm-up lap, and then one time lap. Oh, it sounds good though, nothing else. Oh, it sounds so good. Yeah, how much better the M3 E92 sounded than the M4? Well, this is that much better than the E92. Actually got through there fairly well, didn't run off track. We'll take it. A little bit wide there, nothing crazy, just had a slight correction mid-corner. Fourth gear. Also, I can attest that this isn't really what this car sounds like, unfortunately. It'd be freaking cool if it was, but not quite. Spot our brake marker there. Use something arbitrary. Just about get stopped for the corkscrew. That wasn't too bad. Definitely not too bad. We'll take it. Just about keep it on track there. We made it. One downshift in this car, pretty long gearing. Made it around, so off the final corner here. Start our warm-up lap. Up to fourth gear. This car is going to be a weapon in a straight line. Second there, it's alright. Make it work. So much torque in this big V8 motor that just power off the corner regardless. Made it. Alright. Fourth here before can't get down the third, just about get the thing turned in. This is the kind of car I have a little more familiarity with, a little more comfortable with. I'll run a little bit wide there. I need to be a little bit more settled before I try to get down the brakes and turn in. We made it. Alright, down to the final corner. A little bit deep in there, but we made it. Alright, let's start our flying lap, see what this warm-up lap is. Looking for like a 41 to be near the top of the board. 39.4, this is going to blister to the top if we can just put a nice lap together. There a little bit. It was right at the turn-in point, so I don't think it cost us too much time, a couple tenths. Did the same thing I did in the M3 there, got a little bit turned in early, a little bit too much curb, but again, didn't hurt us too terribly much. brings in the power. Tricky upshift there, right on corner exit. A lot of curve there on the inside of the kink. Actually turned in a little bit too early there. Again, we made it. Oh, really early on the brakes there, just trying to be conservative, but again, we made it. Trying to get the thing turned in, just about did. Push wide on the exit, use some of that curve. On the brakes hard, get turned in. All the available width there. To the final corner, slide in a little bit deep again, get around the corner. A little bit of a scrappier lap that time than the warm-up lap was. 140 dead. So we dropped about half a second from where that warm-up lap was, but that's part of it. Had other mistakes for sure. I guess I need to keep going so I can see what the lap time is. That's a little bit frustrating because I was going to feel like it was a really good lap, but still was a good lap, I guess, but not the lap. So bumped the Alfa Romeo 4C finally away from the top spot. That's going to be Corvette C7. 1 minute 40.009. Very competitive. We'll see how that stands up to some other cars coming up down the road. All right, head out of here, head right into Monza. So yeah, about half a second we lost there, a little bit more actually. Not ideal, but that's part of it. This car should be blindingly fast around Monza with these long straightaways. Ready to rock and roll. Same deal, one out lap, one warm-up lap, and then we'll go for a timed flyer. See what we can pump out here in this car. Nice big burnout leaving the pit lane there, 50-mile-an-hour pit limiter. This car should be mega fast in a straight line, of course. Probably well exceeding 150 down to Ascari there, what we've kind of been looking at for a reference point. 2 miles an hour there through the apex of the second part of the first chicane. Very, very slow indeed, but we made it. Curva Grande down to the second chicane. Spot a random brake marker. We'll just go with it here for this first time. Just about getting stopped, turned in. Direction change is good. Corners much flatter, much lighter than the BMWs, of course. Similar power though, about 450 horsepower, a little bit more in this car. 455, I believe, is the official number. 460 in the manual. Maybe I'm making that up. Same engine as in the Camaro SS of this 6th gen era. The 16 plus version, at least. You know, the 14 and 15 was still the 5th gen. A little bit less power in that one. I think it was 420 in that 5th gen Camaro. I digress. Talking about Corvette here. See what the mile per hour looks like. We're going to leave it fourth, well over 150 miles an hour there. Oh, we didn't quite get stopped, so we'll have to back it up a little bit. Nothing crazy. Not quite the gearing here. Oh, we're going to run a little bit wider over the grass. Might need a lift through Ascari. Not quite the front end direction change, so yeah, this car is interesting handling. It feels good. Not quite the gearing of some of these other cars that brake at 150 here. A little bit between second and third gear for some of these corners. Parabolico, Ascari, both. We'll see if we can put together here. Start of our warm-up lap. Probably only need 5th gear around here. We're going to use 200 again, see how that works as a brake mark. Pretty good, maybe even a little bit early, but seemed to work out. Very, very slow. To be so gingered through this first chicane, it's so tight for even high-powered top level like Formula 1 cars. downshifts, just about get the thing stopped for a second chicane. Direction change pretty good, but still not quite that direction change like the BMWs had. You're gonna need slight lifts to keep it in line for some of these direction changes of the chicanes. Push a little bit wide there, use all this available runoff. Turned in pretty decently there, just about made it. Alright. Down again, look for our dude in the orange, keep an eye on the mile per hour. Try to back this up a little bit more. I saw 151 there, again a little bit deep in the brake zone, but nothing crazy. Try to get the direction change a little bit better that time, we do. Pretty solid through there that time, not perfect, but pretty solid. Maximize all this power down towards Scari. Go for 150 again, try that. Here, a little bit aggressive on a downshift. Bouncing off the chip a little bit. But we made it. Around Parabolica, start our flying lap here as we cross the line. See what the warm-up lap is. About 210 is top of the charts right now. 207 flat, so this car gonna, again, go well ahead of the BMWs at the top of the chart. The Alpha's up there as well. Again, look for 200 meters here. Just about get things stopped, turn through. Direction change is pretty good. Not too shabby. Hopefully we can do the same for the second chicane here, which I've struggled a little bit more with in this car than the first couple attempts. Car just monstrously fast around just about any car in the world, and very attainable. You can get one of these for probably like 50 grand now, which is wild. A car of this performance you can just get for $50,000, which is the price of a well-equipped like new Camry or RAV4, which is just wild. Used C7 Corvette. Of course, you can get a C6 Grand Sport, which I think is one of the best performance bargains as I drive off track there just a little bit and earn some. C6 Grand Sport, one of my favorite kind of performance cars from about 10 years ago. You get one of those like under 40 grand, that was crazy. Even in this market, probably more like 35. A little more conservative on the brake pedal there. Did get turned in slightly better. Still not perfect, difficult with this car. Direction change was okay. Use all that runoff, fourth gear. Go with 150 meters again, one downshift. Parabolica. Just about get the thing stopped, turned in. It's the apex just slightly, but not too bad. That was actually pretty good. Again, same deal, straighten this out here. The fourth gear. Straighten out towards the line just a little bit. Lap time is 2:06.60, so comfortably about 3.5 seconds faster than anything else we have had go around. So C7 Corvette takes, I gotta stop doing that. C7 Corvette takes the top spot on both tracks rather comfortably, I guess predictably. Definitely the type of car that you look at and think it should be fast, so makes all the sense in the world. Goes to the top of the charts, Corvette C7. 206.601, displacing the BMW M4 that's held it for 2 episodes. But that's going to be that. What a great car to drive. Very, very fast car. Very, very enjoyable car for sure. Definitely one of my more fun videos so far in this. Or what, 6 or 7 cars in now, I guess. 1, 2, 3, 4, 7 cars in. So clicking right through the big list I put together, and we got a pretty special car coming up next time too. So that's going to be all for today. Make sure you check it next time out for another really fun car, maybe something a little bit different than we've had so far. So be sure to keep an eye on a couple days for that. Thank you all so much for stopping by. It's been an absolute pleasure. Make sure you like and subscribe down below if you haven't already, so you miss any of the action from Assetto, Corsa, iRacing, F122, or anything else I may throw up. So it's been real. It's been an absolute pleasure. What a great race car there, a C7 Corvette. Till next time, bye.